Alright, Elite Code 3 here. These seem to be a crowd pleaser, the Mailbin videos. So let's do another one. Let's get some packages out. Whoops, bumped the camera there. Oh, this is cool. I didn't have really any Ichiro PSA stuff or even like Ichiro rookie cards. So, I just bought a few raw. This is one of them. This is the 2001 Bowman, and I believe this was kind of like a top straighted. I don't quote me on that, but I think it's like a box set. I'll have to research it, but you can't get it in the set that has Pujols or Jose Reyes. That's all I'm trying to say. I think it's like, I can't remember what it's called. It's not called Bowman Draft. Maybe it is. I don't know. This is a kid that I try to stay away from prospecting baseball because, you know, for the majority of the time you're going to get burned if you're paying high prices for these young kids that have only excelled in the minors, and if they come to the majors, if they don't, you know, tear it up right from the start, their stuff drops. But I really think this kid's gonna be good. Just he looks like a 5-tool player. Victor Robles, not sure the pronunciation, but a Nationals prospect. I think right now he's in Double-A, and he's got speeds. He's got some power that's still developing. I think he's only 19. So this is a Bowman Platinum Orange to 25. Just a neat card, and not too expensive because Bowman Platinum doesn't sell as well as Bowman Chrome, as most people know. This was like $10 shipped. I have a very minor Merino PSA collection, but I like the look of 1989 score, and this one was very affordable, so I just took it down. 89 score Merino PSA 10. Just a raw. So I'm starting to kind of dabble into this, and I know this is playing with fire, but I'm a willing scarecrow, I guess. You'll see auctions for these older cards, and they'll kind of state the condition, you know, near mint or EX mint, which means like a PSA 6. And this was about $10 shipped. It's a Johnny Bench 75 tops. It's like my favorite top set ever, aside from 1960. But it looks pretty damn sharp. So my expectation on this would be an 8. Maybe I'm shooting too high. Obviously the back's off-centered, but I don't know. I just kind of want to buy some raw old cards and send them. Just part of the hobby that's fun to me. It's more economical, I guess you could say, to buy Moss's head's bobbing everywhere. To buy cards that are already graded. There's a chance that you'll get, you know, the card will come back trimmed, miscut, recolored. Just a lot of things that can go wrong, and you're spending your hard-earned cash. It just kind of hurts when that happens. But part of the allure of grading is you don't know what to expect. So I guess that's where I am with that. What is this? Oh, this is a mat. So I'm starting to build up my mantle. This is a really good one. This actually is not mine. This is a lot of the stuff you guys will see in my store. I don't own it. I invest some sports cards for a client, so he gives me a budget, and I buy the sports cards that I think will be good over time, and I put them in my store. So this one's unfortunately not mine, and it'll go into the store, but it's really sweet. I actually got a PSA 7 last week that was mine. This one's not, but this is just a filthy card. Is it off-centered a little? Yeah, it's a little off-centered, which is common with some 8s. Some 8s look great centering, so I'm guessing the centering's off on this one, but the other aspects of the card probably look more like a PSA 9. Yeah, this card looks really good. Corners are razor sharp. That's a beautiful mantle. 65 PSA 8. So I have to check Terapeak and see how I'm going to price that. I'm going to price those high because the way they move up, I'll just catch the market on the upswing. See what else we got. It's gonna be impossible to top that, but we got to show more cards. This is AJ Puckett. He's a Royals. I think he was a second rounder in 2015 or 16. 2016. So this is 2017 Bowman Chrome. This is his purple auto to 250. It was like $5 shipped. So I said, why the hell not? Buy a Royals prospect. Maybe he'll pan out. And I also broke 2 boxes of Bowman 2017, but I didn't see the value at the prices they're going for. It's like $220, $230 a box now. So I just sold the other 6. I bought a case and I broke 2, sold 6 of the jumbo. So that's it for me and Bowman. Love Bowman. It's just it doesn't make sense to me to break it at that level. So this is an error by PSA. This is supposed to be a 2001 Topps Breeze PSA 8, but when I first got it in the mail, I looked at it and I looked closer and it was like, that is the 2010 reprint. The card just it's kind of like blurry. It just looks like a fake, but it's not a fake. Topps made a reprint, but I guess PSA was just going through their orders quick and just threw an 8 on that. So they are human, right? I always talk them up. PSA's perfect. Beckett's a bunch of crooks. But PSA does make mistakes. This is a first base prospect. I really like the prospect autos. They just look so cool. So this is Josh Akame, that's how I'm going to pronounce it, but he's a first base prospect. He's doing pretty well. I think he's in high A, 10/18/95, so 21 years old. So some potential there. Price on that was probably like $10 to $12, so not crazy cheap. A lot of the chrome prospects you can pick up for dirt cheap. Here's a Jordan Howard. This is a Beckett 9. So something I've noticed with 2016 contenders is white corners, which I actually like that. Believe it or not, I think it adds to the appeal to have a set that's a little tougher to grade, kind of like 2001 contenders where there's a lot of white chipping. This is not as drastic because you still have the white down here, but on the top, from what I saw, is a lot of the cards come out with just like a little white ding, not a ding, just some chipping, which is going to not warrant a PSA 10 or a Beckett 9.5 for the majority of the time, and this is another example of that. So I'm going to be looking for 2016 contenders, rookies in PSA 10 form, because I think it's going to be a good buy. This is sweet. You don't really see these that much, but Pacific Revolution, I thought Pacific made some cool sets. Very collectible brand, can't talk. But I think this is a tough set though. I think the foil lends to a lot of problems, so I'll have to take a look at it. Gotta have my lamp and loop and my cloth. Sound like a weirdo. And this one's really puffy. It's like a pillow. Soft. That's really cool. So I'm not opposed to cards like this, like Reggie Jackson 69 Topps. It's a VG, which stands for very good, and it looks pretty good. I mean, let's do an up close on these corners. See how they're kind of dented in, and that's what you expect from a 3. The corners are almost getting pushed in, like somebody pushed them in. But if you look at the centering on the card, if you look at it from far away, just don't look at it up close. Look at it way far away, it looks great. But no, I mean, it's a cool card. It's got a nice crease on the back there, and a crease there. So that's what you expect from a 3. And I think it's a good looking card though. So Reggie Jackson rookie. Okay, guys, this is one of my experiment things that I like to do. So this is PGI, and whenever I'm looking at cards inside of cases, I always look at the card, not the case. So in this case, it's PGI, Pristine Grading International. That company probably lasted a week, but I don't know. It was going for about the same price as a raw one, tad bit more, and I figured if it is actually gem mint, you know, it's worth about 300 bucks. Just looking at it with the naked eye, I don't think it's gem mint. I think it has a chance at an 8.5 to 9. So most likely scenario here is I'll snap it and send it, and then maybe we'll see it down the road, and we'll reference back to this mail day in May. Here's my first Cream Hunt auto. This is Elite, which is a very cool looking set with the college uniforms. I think they opted to replace Prism with the Elite, which I'm a fan of because I wasn't a fan of the Prism draft stuff. This is a Cream Hunt. It's kind of like a horizontal design. So he went to Toledo, and the Chiefs running back now. So cool card. Probably like $5 for that one. Sweet. This is a very easy set. One thing you have to consider if you ever buy one of these raw is sometimes they have the film on them. You can peel the film off. I personally like the film off because I think aesthetically it looks better without it. But it's a personal preference thing. So Moss Finest, those go for about 20 bucks, so great card to buy. It's not a tough set, but it's a card that you can reasonably priced, and it's Randy Moss, right? This is in a Beckett case, so this went in auction really cheap. I don't know, because it's hand numbered, which doesn't really bother me that much. That just means it was a replacement back in the day. That means like the card, somebody maybe got it in a pack and maybe had a crease in it or something, and they sent it back to Upper Deck, and I guess they made another one and hand numbered it, because I know SP Authentic 98 does that. So this is a very, very tough set. Anything 1998 SPX, if you can get in like Beckett 9 or PSA 9 or higher, you're doing very well. Just staring at it, the corners are pushed in. It's a Beckett 8. I'm guessing if you sent this to PSA, it'd be a 6, maybe a 7 on a good day. So I don't know what I'll do with this one, but it's still cool. It's the Spectrum, the 325 Moss. One thing I like about doing these mail bins is there's just a lot to talk about. Here's a great card. I'm still working through my case of 1989 Donruss, and I'll tell you guys, I bought a sealed case, and you do not get a Griffey in every box, even in the sealed where there's no chance of searching. I think I've gone 2 or 3 in a row with that one, so it's all luck of the draw. Somebody said sometimes you can get like 6 or 7 in a box. I don't think that's true. I've gotten like 2 or 3 maybe, but that's it. Uh, 1998 Skybox Thunder. This is a Starburst, and these are a very cool insert. It looks like it might have a top edge problem going on there, so that's just a cool looking card. Look at that thing. Really pops when you take a look at it. Yeah, it's got a crease corner, so no good for a PSA, but still a cool card. So here we go with a 3-card lot of Adrian Beltre, who on the verge of 3,000 and eventually 500 home runs, which is incredible. This is his 97 Bowman. And this is a kind of deceptive set. Not really deceptive, but it's a little tougher than you think. These cards look crisp, really crisp. Little white in that corner. And that one looks really nice. So possibly some candidates there. It's a great card too. 97 Bowman, Adrian Beltre. See what else we got. We'll do a few more. We're at 15 minutes. 2001. Took till the end of the mail, Vin, but here we go with the mandatory Vic. This is probably like $5, maybe shipped. UD graded. I think this is called the Portrait. He's just kind of standing there. But it's out of 500, and it's Vic, so I'm buying. Here's a Bobby Bonds card from 75 Tops. This is a PSA 8, so that 8 looks really sharp. Just trying to compare it to the Johnny Bench we saw at the beginning of the video. I think this one looks a little better. So maybe the bench is a 7. Maybe it's miscut. I don't know. What do we got? Ending on another Griffey Donruss. This is a just classic card. 89 Donruss, PSA 9 mint. So looks like a 10, but what the hell? We'll do a couple more. We'll get it open. Tony Gwynn, 83 Donruss. That is raw, off-centered, but could be a candidate for a 9. And Alex Rodriguez. That's kind of cool. See Upper Deck, PSA 9. It's gonna stop it, but I'm just gonna breeze through more. Might as well. Camera's not dead. That's cool. That is an Ichiro. Battery's dying now. Topps traded 2001. Actually, not traded, but Topps. PSA 9 mint. So very cool Ichiro to end on. I'm gonna upload this one, and I'll make another one this week.